Leave it to fucking Koonami to drop the biggest bombshell they could think of at the most random hour possible. Hello everybody, many of you are probably shocked to be hearing about this of all things right now at this hour. I know I am. I was going to do my Promised Neverland review. But yeah, hell has frozen over because Koonami has actually communicated with us. They did a blog post like, what, half an hour, 45 minutes at the time of this recording ago, and they were honest with us, and they told the truth to us, and they showed communication with us. Koonami doesn't do this. Koonami treats us like sheep. Koonami will do reprints and ban list updates and drop things at all these bizarre, insane times and for bizarre and insane reasons, often for no other reason other than the fact that they just can. That sometimes it really does feel like they just like knowing they can have that power over us to just do it, but this is different. What they've done tonight is they've gone to our level and talked to us as people and kept us in the loop. They gave up, in a way, they gave up power here. Like, they were honest with us, and they told us what we need to know, and are preparing us for what is going to happen. Okay, so I've rambled along enough about what is around the announcement, but what is the actual announcement? I'll link it in the comment section below to the actual blog post, but essentially what they've said is that even though we are officially in ban list potential starting April 2nd, we are not going to be getting a ban list till late April. And more importantly, they flat out told us this will not be a huge list. They flat out say in the blog post that a lot of people are happy with this format, which they actually are, and that they will simply be cleaning the few problems up. Now, we can assume what those few problems are. We can assume it's Azathoth. We can assume it's the dangers. We can assume maybe some weakening to Sky Striker and Altergeist. I know Altergeist haven't been doing much, but I don't trust leaving that deck alone for 5 seconds. But yeah, this is important. And they also told us Nekraz's Cycle will be coming out in Battles of Legend and was only excluded from Dual Power just because of, like, space reasons, which I think is a very nice thing to tell us, but this is a big deal. For starters, this allows us to better prepare. So if you've got a regional next week or the week after, which I actually think I do, you know how to prepare, you know what you can expect, you know what to be safe for. Koonami has given up that ability to drop a ban list whenever, to influence how we spend our money whenever. I almost wonder if moving dual power up was just so that way they would have something going on next week. But yeah, this is fantastic. Like, this is communication. This is them being at our level. Part of the reason people love the Pokemon Company so much, even though when you really think about it, Pokemon isn't that much different from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a video for another day. But the main point I'm getting at is that we know the people who run Pokemon. We know Masuda, we know, actually can't think of anyone right now, but you get what I'm going at. They communicate with us. They talk to us. They tell us what their hopes are, their plans are. You never get that from Koonami. There's not that one person. There is no Masuda or there is no Kevin Feige who will just get up and tell us what their plans are and what we can expect and why we should be excited. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just kind of throws shit against the wall and just kind of is okay with that business model because they haven't gone under yet. But showing a sign of communication and actually making a lot of good PR moves lately is showing that they do have a desire to change and get better. Like, for instance, it really did start with banning Firewall Dragon. Something that we all thought they would never do. They thought, it's an anime card, you could get 100 reprints out of it, the fandom. But no, they acknowledged this card was a problem and everyone hated it, so they dealt with it. And then next list, they dealt with Rongo, they dealt with Gumblar, and they left a lot of things people are okay with alone. I don't personally like Sky Striker or Altergeist. I think they've more than overstayed their welcome, but a lot of people are happy with those decks, and a lot of people do think they're fair and balanced. They're not, but they think that this is a good format, and the fact that Koonami is not just saying we're going to destroy it just to get you to buy more shit is a good sign, and that the shit we're going to put out is good quality product. Look at the dual power leaks. That set looks absolutely amazing, and it's got the things that competitive players want. It's got the things that collectors want. Yeah, impertinence and evenly matched and a couple other things are very clearly short printed from what we saw of the very small sample size we've gotten, but it is still a step in the right direction. Like giving us the impertinence reprint, the evenly matched reprint, and say what you want about short printing, but it does support the secondary market and help keep a lot of that under control. There's not that huge drop that we used to expect with reprint sets. So all in all, I think Koonami is making a turn in the right direction. That being said, even though he's banned, I want my Firewall Dragon alternate arts in English, damn it. I don't want to spend the money for getting imports. Like, come on, just give them to me. You should have put the first alternate art in the Megatins instead of the original, and just, like, replace the Deco Talker alternate art with the other Firewall Dragon alternate art. We're getting all the other ones from that same product. Like, just give it to me. I don't care that he's banned at the moment. He's just about as useful as frickin' Neos at the moment. So just give him to me. But other than that, and also just factoring in, they did a team YCS. They broke their formula to try something new and unique. Again, I think maybe Koonami really is trying to improve and fix things and become a better company that is much more open with its fans. And if it is, I welcome that with open arms. I love the idea that they're doing this. I love the idea that they're honest with us, and I can live with no ban list for a little while longer, because they told it to me. They were honest with me, and I think that is so important at the moment. But tell me what you think about that below. Tell me what you think about this news announcement, if you were looking forward to a ban list next week. Tell me about dual power. Just tell me about anything, really. It's an open conversation. And as always, click to like, click to subscribe, and join me for what will hopefully be the next positive news announcement from Koonami.